This is not legal advice to anybody who's watching this. It's just two lawyers having a conversation. All right. One thing that I try to hammer home to people who come into me for a prenuptial agreement is, you really want to vet carefully because it's so easy to get married. You go down to the courthouse, get a marriage license, but it can be so difficult to get divorced. Is it that way in Florida too? Where you could just walk into a county courthouse, get a marriage license, and then ordain your best friend to be, an official. How does it work in Florida? Is it that easy?
So, getting married is pretty easy. A lot, there's not a huge waiting period time frame. There's, just getting the license and doing it at the clerk's office. So it's pretty easy, not as easy as Vegas. And it's similarly, it's not as easy as Vegas, to get a divorce, but it's pretty darn. From what I've heard from other states, and with these longer term waiting periods for divorces, Florida's nowhere even close. I mean, Florida's got a 6-month residency requirement to get a divorce, and basically the marriage has to be irretrievably broken. So, on both of those ends, we're kind of on the more kind of relaxed spectrum of, being able to get married and also get divorced. So do people rush into it? Maybe not as much as in Vegas, but they don't make it very hard to get married. And the divorce process is extremely time consuming, very expensive, no matter what. And especially if you don't use an attorney. That's usually the ones that come to me and they're like, well, I signed off, I signed off on this. And I always see it here in Florida with the pro se ones. They give the other side of the house, but they don't get off the mortgage. It's another tie to the mortgage for the length of the term of the mortgage. And they're like, well, I'm like, Chase Bank doesn't care about you. They don't get Wells Fargo's not. Oh, your divorce decree. That's cool. Yeah. Good job, Chris. We're so happy for you. No, they're going to be like, well, you signed a contract with us. Give us our money right now. So that always blows my mind that, people that have something to lose and that people have something to protect will just go at it alone. But, that's their choice and they're free to do it. Absolutely.